What do you think is going to happen in Trump's meeting?
I think everyone should listen to the Leathers Club. It's the greatest crypto channel ever. You know, Kapoor is going to build the wall. He's going to get all his Indian friends to build our wall. Beautiful, beautiful wall built by all these Indians. I love brown people. I love India. It smells so nice.
Oh, amazing, bro. Amazing. Let's go. Let's go. Market is de-risking right now. You can see it in the bubbles as well, how everything is in red. And they started yesterday. What happened yesterday, though? Yesterday was when the CPI numbers actually came out. CPI came out hotter than expected, and it was not a normal hotter than expected. It was the highest CPI reading in literally 2 years. And what happened after that? Bitcoin started to go towards the downside, and altcoins were dumping really hard. But people thought, okay, this is the dip to buy. But then today, the PPI numbers came out, and PPI numbers were very bad. The expected number was 4.9 and the actual reading came out around 6%, which was absolutely insane. BTC is actually down around 2.5% until that point, and S&P is down as well. This is why the market is going towards the downside. Now, obviously, we have to understand what is happening, but when the market is going towards the downside, our aim is to find the tokens in this dip. We need to make sure that we are finding the best tokens, the tokens which were actually showing relative strength when the market was going towards the upside. And that is going to be the main aim for today. And guys, there is a big news I want to talk about, which is the Trump going to China, the meeting which is happening with President Xi and the delegation. So we're going to be talking about that. Firstly, we'll quickly go into the Bitcoin price action. Right now, we can see how BTC is still trading above this EMA ribbon. Obviously, we are in a downtrend. If you actually see, we are in a downtrend. This is a primary downtrend with secondary uptrends over here. But right now, Bitcoin is giving support to this EMA ribbon. And this is a very, very important level. This whole area is going to be extremely important. If Bitcoin is able to hold this area, then well and good. But if Bitcoin is actually dropping below this area, then we know what's going to happen. It's going to be a proper move towards the downside, which is going to be the lows and a new bear market low. So what we need is, we need a good news in the market. And what's going to be that good news? The good news is pretty simple. It's in front of us. We know that Trump is landing in Beijing right now, but he's not landing alone. He's not landing alone. He's got 12 biggest CEOs landing with him in Beijing, who are going to have meeting with President Xi and the delegation. And this list includes Tim Cook, Elon Musk, Larry Fink, David Solomon, and many more. Combined net worth of all these CEOs is more than $20 trillion, guys. So what's going to happen in this meeting? Obviously, it's going to be a massive one. And when they sit down, they're going to be talking about business. They're going to be talking about trade. And there will be good news. And that good news, in my opinion, is going to push the market towards the upside. So whatever token you see right now in the dip, the best tokens, those are the ones we need to buy. Now, you know what? I'm going to do something different today. I'm going to give Gustavo the stage, and then I'm going to talk about my charts. I've got Solana, Hyperliquid, and Zcash trades, which I'm going to give. So let's quickly bring Gustavo's screen up. Let's go.
Hey, what's up? Where do you think Bitcoin is going to go? Just before we go into like the more on-chain trades.
I think Bitcoin is going to go towards the upside, and the main reason for that, I was planning a long trade as well, but then PPI came out, which I just mentioned. But I think it's going to go towards the upside because of this Trump meeting in China. Bro, so many CEOs in this meeting. Imagine what's going to happen. Like these Elon Musks and all these people are going to talk good news. And when good news hit the market, Bitcoin will go towards the upside, even if it comes to retest the level that you're seeing.
I'm very bullish. I think we're going to do all-time highs until the end of the year because mainly of politics and because Trump desperately, he needs these good news. Otherwise, they're fucked on midterms. But right now, I'm just thinking like, does Bitcoin go 75, 76, and then upwards? Or do you think it's like not going to go much lower?
It can definitely go to that 75K level, and that's going to be proper healthy, man. What has happened is, like, since the beginning of the war, if you see 28th of February, if you just take your cursor to 28th of February, you're going to see how since then, BTC hasn't made a new low. So we are just going towards the upside. Open interest is at the all-time highs, which is the yearly high, sorry. So yeah, I think a dip is a good one. Like just get all those leverage longs out of the market and then go up.
I haven't been checking anything on open interest. I've just been focused on chain. But yeah, I think this is good. This is going to give us good entries. Speaking of entries, Asteroid. So I see two possibilities. I see the first one in blue, where we just range here, right? We were ranging a little bit higher. Bitcoin started pulling back, ranging a little bit lower. Anywhere between like 200 and 90 mil, I think, is just a range. If BTC pukes and we get lucky, we might get something like this and then continue. Closer to 66 million. I think this is like the ultimate support test for something like Asteroid. I think this is the best narrative coin right now in crypto. I think it's Asteroid. I think it's the one with the most potential. I think it's the one that's also risk. It's the best risk reward. I think if you want to enter something that's like in the meme space and that's very risky, I think this is the best one. I think this is the best risk reward in crypto. But
bro, why did you say in the last video? Why did you not in your video? Why did you say that Tao is a scam? Not scam, but like it's not going to go up.
No. Wait. I don't think it's going to go down, but I think it's a scam. Like VVV is AI, right? They have a product. If you look on VVV, the token,
they've got the chatbot.
Yeah, I've used it. It functions well. They have subscriptions. They have a business model. They have a functioning product. Look.
Yeah, you can talk to it. Obviously.
Yeah. It was even mentioned on an OpenAI document. Like they mentioned it as like an example for a little bit more privacy with. It's also like privacy adjacent because you get more privacy with these edge models. What the fuck does Tao do? No one knows. What is a subnet? What does this like? It's nothing. It's
Tao is
it's magic dust. I prefer this magic dust. I prefer Asteroid. I think it's a better meme coin than Tao. I mean, I think Tao is it's one of the biggest scams. It's what I don't like buying these total scams. I prefer meme coins because at least everyone knows what a meme coin is. People with Tao, they're literally like deceiving, telling people there's a product there, there's nothing there.
Makes sense, yeah, 100%. So you're saying 115 mil, which is I bought some at 120. Now I'm gonna wait for 60 if it happens. When it happens.
Yeah, if it starts getting close to like 90, I will scale more in. Just keep adding a little bit more, and just hold it. And these are catalyst coins, so it's looking dirty. Let's say tomorrow Bitcoin dumps another 2%. If Elon Musk posts about Asteroid, it's just probably because it's catalyst dependent. It's probably going to explode to the upside. So you never know when Elon Musk is going to start posting, because in June, I think we're going to get the IPO. Eventually, he's going to post the mascot again. Same thing goes for this Goblin coin, which pulled back here. I think this is I added a little bit more. Not a lot, because I'm already up big, but I added just a tiny little bit more here because I think this could be the bottom. So I think we're overall just getting good dips. On Troll, it's holding up nicely. I wish I could get a little bit lower, like closer to 60 million. So I haven't bought any Troll yet, completely sidelined. But if we get close to like 60 mil, it's even good to just leave some limit orders here, just in case it wicks. Some whale just decides to dump like $1 million, full candle, or $1.5 million. But I would just leave some limit orders here. It's basically free money. If you get hit here, it's like free 50%.
Yeah.
Then there's also LionFi. This is there's some funds behind this related to like Ondo. I don't know where Ondo is today. It was this big promise, right? They delivered nothing. I think LionFi is very similar. Everyone loves the RWA narrative. I think this could be a replay, but I think it's very scammy.
Scammy in terms of what, team and all, or
no? In terms of like, so far the RWA narrative in crypto has been one of the scammiest. Like we're just
bro, that was the worst thing. Mantra was one of the worst things.
Yeah, it rugged like a meme coin, like a bundled meme coin.
Yeah, because they were selling, and Ondo has unlocks, and all these RWA projects are just promising, big partnerships with Web2 companies, but nothing's happening. I mean, they're
What's Ondo
working, but
Ondo's trading at $1 billion still. I mean, Ondo's hasn't rugged, Ondo.
yeah, but
Yeah.
Ondo has a working thing and all of that, but it was overvalued. And as you said, like all of these things are overvalued.
This one isn't. To 24 million FEV. But I think it's just narrative trading, right? Real estate linked, whatever. But the chart looks good, and the reason why I wanted to buy, see if it goes a little bit deeper, is because of the people that are pushing it, which they were very early to other narratives on base. But I've seen a lot of people talk about this one. VVV, I mean, great pullback. This is what I want. I want to see 400 mil. This is one I want to buy, because when crypto turns around, this one is gonna do nicely, I think. Then also POT, this dolphin coin is related to VVV. It's also AI. Then there's like on Ethereum, there's these new DeFi-like Ponzi's, like Sato. I'm not gonna buy this. I'm not gonna buy it, but I'm just noticing this trend. Maybe a little bit of a revival of DeFi could be possible, where this thing went to like almost 40 mil market cap. And it's like a toy plaything, Ponzi-like thing, playing on this new modification they did, Uniswap. I forgot the name, but it looks like a complicated Ponzi. But it's DeFi, which is interesting. Then on Velo, there's a bunch of like random altcoins pumping, like Truth. What is Truth? Bill. What is Bill? B. What is B? Q. What is Q? Like no one knows any of these. It's just random stuff pumping on Binance. Like for example, this one here that I'm looking at, Siren. I even did a video. I put it on a video. It was trading here. I was like, it's probably a very good degen accumulation here in this box, because this thing can just.
Wow, man!
Look, it's no one knows what.
Yeah, range looks amazing.
It's a Binance Crime coin. I saw a lot of traders, they saw this pump and they just kept shorting, and the shorts just filled the pump. These are like short-filled pumps on Binance. But I think this one can have another go, especially if it takes this previous high. I might get in just a little bit, just to have fun.
Yeah, makes sense. But yeah, I think main game is to just make sure that people are buying these things in a dip, not at the top. For example, this is sitting at the bottom right now, man, which is good. If it breaks out, then good.
Yeah, it is.
Why not?
Nilian also had a massive dump, and I was like, yeah, it hit the 1.6 fib. It's the top. I'm not liking this retrace. Such a scammy pump. But because it's privacy, this is what I thought it would happen. I thought it would be a slow bleed. No, they just rugged this entire candle. But I do think Nilian can also be a good alt trade. Also traded on Binance. It had 120% candle in a single day, as you can see here.
Wow.
Because people start getting excited with privacy. Maybe there was another catalyst. I don't remember. But I think this one can definitely have another go. I think it's an interesting alt. Also, Starknet is one I hold. I think this is a good accumulation for Starknet. And I think Starknet, towards the end of this cycle, assuming BTC gets all-time highs, etc., Starknet could probably pull a 10x from the lows, from 0.04.
You really think so? 10x?
Because it's privacy, because it's ZK. I mean, it's more ZK. It's not really that private, but it's also like a BTC L2. I think Starknet can surprise. Yeah, and they probably have a big fund. They can do marketing. Look at this chart. They robbed everyone. I think they have a huge fund now, and they can probably do something similar to Zcash in the sense that they can get big influencers, KOLs, other people on board, and push the chart a little bit. And because
absolutely crazy.
Privacy and ZK and quantum resistance are like big narratives, and this fits the bill. And the project is interesting. I think it can have a comeback, yeah. But But yeah, it's one of these coins with very high FTVs that kind of like Celestia, but Celestia pumped 10x, so Celestia is much better.
Yeah, but make sure that people should understand that, whatever pump happens in Starknet, it's going to be a dump once again then. So it's going to go up just to go down.
Yes, I think so. I think Starknet is more of a coin for the next bear market. Unless I'm wrong and we're going to go like to 45K, then Starknet would be a good buy. But it's probably a very good coin to buy for the next alt season. Because I think privacy is going to be a narrative for the next 5 years. I don't think we're going to go beyond privacy. I think we need to stick with privacy. It's going to remain in privacy. And this is where the boundaries are going to be pushed. So I don't see us going away from privacy. So Starknet is always going to be one of these coins that people are going to keep mentioning.
Bro, let's open Venice once.
VVV.
Yeah. This thing is the winner in this bear market. And if it actually comes back to this level, which is 400 something million, it's crazy. That is the level you want to bid on in any relative strength token. So I'm like closely watching this. I'm super excited about this dip.
Yeah, the breakout was amazing. The breakout was very good. And I definitely think we can go like anywhere between 5 and 3 billion market cap, which would put it at an FDV of like 7 or 8, something like that. At least 3 billion, I think it's possible. So it's one of these trades you can, if you buy it at 400 mil, you can almost get a 10x, ideally. So you should probably exit at a 5x. So 2.5, 3. But I definitely think it's possible. One thing I like about these base coins is they don't have any competition. That's one of the things that like people underestimated. Like you have a good project, an OG like Herrick Voorhees behind it. It functions. There's users. They have some tiny revenue. So it's on base, and base has nothing. So we underestimated the effects of the largest, most important L2 and the most important project there. I think it's VVV and Aerodrome. I think those two are the most important. So when you have a chain or an L2 that has nothing, and then there's like two things that are good there, those are the things you should definitely buy in a bear market, and just hold for the long term and wait, because eventually the price will come back, especially like after a year of this price action where all the insiders have dumped.
Nice.
But yeah, I'm excited. Look, Goblin is pumping nicely.
Goblins, so it's the OpenAI thesis, right? Sam Altman talking about it, and the next OpenAI thing's name's going to be Goblin. And if it happens, then this is going to pump, right?
Yeah, remember Fartcoin? Remember?
Yeah, it's still a thing.
So Fartcoin everyone was talking about AI agents, right? Oh, AI agents, this, that, and the other, they're so cool, blah, blah, blah. Then Fartcoin comes along, and it's like, yeah, it's just the joke the AI agent makes, and it just outperformed every single AI agent narrative, anything AI related, and it went to 2.5 billion with very good liquidity. This thing had a lot of liquidity, man. Like, I don't know, 20 mil, 50 mil at the top. It was very liquid. And then it bounced back quite good as well. I think right now it's kind of dead. But I think Goblin could be the next Fartcoin. It's not going to go as high. It's not going to be as liquid because meme coins have topped. They have perma-topped. We'll never have
that kind of move.
And his president wife and like Milei and Kanye West, like it's topped. So we have to lower the expectations on anything, on everything. Even Asteroid, like if we get it close to 1 billion, it's already good enough. So I just, even on this pump, like almost nothing did amazing except for like 2 or 3 things. So crypto, like people don't want to allocate to crypto. That's why, again, we need privacy. Because we don't have an interesting story to tell the world, right?
Yeah.
Crypto people have nothing to say. Crypto people have nothing to add. We literally add 0 almost zero to the world, except coins and like DeFi. And if we go into privacy, when we push that, the limits of what is capable to be being done with crypto, like just stable coins on like a fully private L1, stuff like that, then we're getting into like we're re-entering the worldly conversation. Like now we have something to say. Now people have a reason to be talking about crypto again. Now there's a reason to like crypto be on the news. Right now, like meme coins, not interesting really for normies. DeFi is it's interesting, but not that much. There's nothing else. That's why again we need privacy, because crypto people have nothing interesting to say other than that.
Speaking of privacy, I've got I'm going to quickly share my screen. So I've got a limit order on Zcash over here on Bitfunded. It is at 444. So I was showing this chart as well, guys, before yesterday. Yeah, we did a stream yesterday where I was showing this chart. So it's a very simple long position, which is at this support. Obviously, I'm looking to buy at the dip, and I'm looking for the highs then, the local highs, with a stop loss of around 6-ish%, something like this. You can bring it down just to make sure that you're not, you're taking profits early. So 7.5%. This is what I'm doing. And if you want to trade on Bitfunded, guys, link is in the description. Obviously, make sure that you're managing your risk. So everything, stop loss, take profit, and the full trade. We are seeing a really good support here, which is the horizontal support, which was a resistance for a long, long time. Look at that, this whole region. So there's a lot of volume, plus the EMA ribbons. Look at that. These EMA ribbons are going to be coming here and coiling up proper, coming together, which is going to be amazing, and price is going to just bounce on top of it. So this is what I'm looking forward to. Now, I've got Solana as well. Solana right now is at a very beautiful spot, bro. Like if you actually see the chart, this is a 100-day range, okay? This is a 100-day range, 99 days, 12 hours, right? And this range right now is giving a nice tap over here. This point, this zone was a resistance for a long time. Over here as well, here as well. So it's been a resistance since February. Only once it broke out and failed to hold. Broke out here, failed to hold. So twice it tried to break out and failed to hold, both the times. Now this is the third time. If it actually holds here, PPI, CPI came in bad, so the price came down. But technicals are saying that this is a good support. EMA ribbons are coming here as well. If it's able to take a support, then this can be a good long. But if it's not able to take a support, then Solana is going down, guys. Solana is coming down to this level, which is $83. And the final one is Hyperliquid. I'm shorting this thing, bro. I'm shorting Hyperliquid right now, as soon as it gives a retest over here of the EMA ribbons and the resistance. So the trend is, it's a downtrend now. Look at that. The trend line is broken towards the downside. Once it goes up, gives a retest, I'm going to be shorting this thing. So these are the three tokens. Very easy. Not looking at Asteroid, Goblin, and Venice. I'm looking at VVV, obviously. And if you actually see, this thing is going to come down, as we said, to 400 mil, which is around this level, 4.8-ish, this level over here. So if it comes down here, then I'm going to be looking for it. But for now, it's just Solana, Zcash, and Hyperliquid. Zcash, I already have a limit order, guys, over here. See, 5x leverage, pretty easy. So that's what I'm doing.
Yeah, we've had 6 positive weekly candles on BTC. I think it's fine if we have, a red one.
Yeah.
Maybe even 2. Shake everyone out, and then we continue upwards.
Bro, look at Nasdaq. Nasdaq is actually trading like a proper meme coin. If you just type NQ, just type NQ. Yeah, look at that, bro. Fuck. It's crazy, man.
It's up only. It's literally up only.
And we've got midterm elections coming up. So what do you think? Like, do you really think that this thing is gonna hold here? No. If this thing is gonna go towards the upside, because we've got Trump, man. This guy is the king of artificial things, right? Artificially pumping things.
Yeah, I think so. I think, I'm still bullish. I'm so bullish until the end of the year. Eventually you're gonna pull back. I don't know, man. This is an insane trend. Yeah.
Yes, some people are comparing it with the .com bubble and like the financial crisis, but that's
The
like
problem is
insane.
everyone is always saying that.
Yeah.
And okay, I don't know. Maybe one day it will burst. It would be horrible.
It will. No, it won't. It's not going to be horrible. It's going to be a 30% discount, and people will be like, "What the fuck?" But we got to be ready because we already see like 70-80% discounts on our assets. So
yeah,
that's
exactly.
one thing.
Maybe it happens next year, and it gives us an amazing entry again on Bitcoin.
Yeah, you know one thing. With this meeting which they're having right now. So this is the calendar today. Air Force One has already landed in Beijing, which is it's got 12 CEOs. Tesla, Nvidia, Apple, BlackRock, Boeing, Goldman Sachs, Citi, all of them, all of these companies' CEOs are literally in China right now. Absolutely crazy. So tomorrow, Trump and President Xi is going to sit down. They're going to have a business meeting and they're going to have a trade talk as well. Now, the main thing is that they are going to be talking about every CEO on the plane or who's in China right now needs something specific from Beijing, whether it's chip license, manufacturing access, supply chain agreements, financial market entry. If Xi says yes to even half of it, the trade war framework changes overnight and the market is going to push. If he says no, which he's not going to say no, obviously, he can say no to Trump, but he cannot say no to 12 powerful CEOs, right? Then they flew to China for nothing. But this is not going to happen, in my opinion, which is why I'm continuing to say this. But make sure, guys, that you are bidding the best tokens in this dip, like literally, not even kidding.
If he says no, Trump is going to be like, the meeting was amazing. He said yes. Xi loves me. He loves my CEOs. He want to buy. China's going to invest $1 quadrillion and everything's going to go up. It's perfect. We're winning. We're winners.
Bro, this is going to be the intro of the video. Absolutely crazy.
Everyone's rich. I win. Tremendous wall coming. China's going to build our wall. China's going to build the wall. Whatever happens on a meeting, he's going to say something like this, and then the market is just going to pump.
100%, bro. 100%. Okay, nice. Do you want to show something else, bro, before we leave? Or do you want to talk about something? No?
Oh, no, there's really nothing. I mean, to me, this is all the alpha, really. It's Asteroid, I think, is the number one. Then Goblin, Troll, on-chain, VVV, of course, and the VVV ecosystem, which it's underexplored and probably got an opportunity to buy the VVV ecosystem on the dip. I would say POD, Dolphin, probably will go down a little bit more than VVV, I think. And then in privacy, of course, Zcash is a great buy. Zcash is leading the way. But I'm forward looking. What is the thing? Like, to me, privacy looked obvious 6 months ago, because even though I didn't buy Zcash, because I'm just all about like DarkFi. That's going to be my bet. So I've already made my mind. That's going to be my bet. What changes the privacy scenario or landscape? It's a privacy L1 with smart contracts. We don't have that. That changes everything in crypto. To me, this is like a DeFi-like moment. When Uniswap was invented, crypto changed forever. Okay, when AMMs were invented, the game was never the same, right? We have decentralized trading and smart contracts. Ethereum, game changer, changed crypto forever. Smart contracts. Bitcoin changed the game forever. Monero changed the game forever with privacy. And then everything else, like Zcash, is just, okay, Monero worked, so let's make a better Monero with shielded tokens. Solana, yeah, let's make a better ETH that's faster. Sui, let's make an even faster ETH that's even better. And the rest of the stuff in crypto kind of like revolves around these: BTC, Monero, ETH, and DeFi. Everything else is kind of like an idea that is built upon these. And then, of course, you have like your chain links, etc., which are not really decentralized. I'm talking about like actual crypto stuff that's really decentralized, because the rest is not really decentralized. It's like on a spectrum. Talking about the real crypto stuff. everything else kind of revolves around these. And now we're going to have a layer 1 with smart contracts that's completely like, it's like a black box. The problem with privacy is on ETH, let's say you send it to Zcash, then you come out here, everything can be triangulated. Like mathematicians can triangulate this shit. They can figure out what your wallet is. So if you have a black box and no one can see what's happening there, you can build an entire economy there and grow it. And as long as it remains there, it's invisible. So I think this is a game changer. So yeah, even if like DarkFi fails, I think someone else will come and make something similar and readjust it, and it's going to explode. So yeah, I think DarkFi is one of these big stepping stones in crypto, just like DeFi, ETH, etc. So I'm very excited about that. Check it. They're going to do a public sale. No one else is talking about the public sale. I think there's huge people. They don't want anyone to know about this public sale. And, you know, I would pay attention. I would pay attention to DarkFi.
We're going to know whenever it happens, guys. So don't worry about it. We are going to be doing videos all this time. All right, bro. Thank you so much. Before going, do you want to do Trump again? What do you think is going to happen in Trump's meeting?
I think everyone should listen to the Leathers Club. It's the greatest crypto channel ever. You know, Kapoor is going to build a wall. He's going to get all his Indian friends to build our wall. Beautiful, beautiful wall built by all these Indians. I love brown people. I love India. It smells so nice.
Oh, amazing, bro. Amazing. Let's go. Let's go. Thanks, bro.